Hey, my name is Jalen Robinson. I'm a football player here at SFA University, and I would like to talk to you today about plastic waste and plastic waste usage and how we can further reduce those things, what causes those things, and why it is a problem. Have you ever thought about where all the plastic actually goes? Most of it goes into the ocean, most of it goes into the ditch, things in the woods, stuff like that, things in landfills. Plastic is a material that doesn't really break down over time. Like, yes, it can break down, like itself, it can break down, but to the naked eye, it's going to be invisible. It's going to look like there is no waste. But there's things called microplastic. Microplastics are the remnants of plastic broken down, but plastic has certain chemicals in it that cannot be fully broken down. The truth is, one bottle, like one actual plastic bottle, regular size bottle, it takes about 450 years for it actually to fully decompose. The problem with that is we produce about 400 million pounds of plastic a year. So for 400 million plastic produced a year, and it takes one bottle 450 years to actually break down and not let you have no more microplastic, we're producing more than we're getting rid of. We actually only recycle up probably about 9% of our actual plastic usage, which is not very good in terms of the environment, how we're affecting the earth in itself. By the end of this speech, you're gonna want to reduce your plastic waste because you're now gonna be informed of how it affects you and affects the world around you and what's gonna happen in the further causing this. You're gonna leave a footprint, a plastic footprint. We have things set in place such as the United Nations environment programs. They help get rid of plastics such as straws, bags, bottles, bottle caps, things like that. Things that can't be recycled on its own. Not by decomposition, not by recycling, not by none of that. It has to be physically picked up and repurposed. There are also we also have plastic ocean organizations that actually go in the ocean and pick up all the trash that has floated out into the ocean. People throwing it in the rivers, the lakes, the oceans, people on fishing boats throwing beer cans in there, things of that nature. People just being wasteful, not actually using a trash can, using recycling bins to actually further help our environment. They just don't care. And that's the problem that's going on right now. A lot of people just simply don't care because once it's out of sight, it's out of mind for most people. And I can confidently say, not everyone's perfect. I know not everyone's going to find a trash can if a trash can is not available, but there's things that we can do to help ourselves and help our environment be better. Just because we don't have a trash can doesn't mean we should just throw it on the ground. I'm a strong believer in picking up after yourself. Don't let somebody else pick up after you. I'm a big believer in that. Second thing, I'm going to get back on the microplastics. Microplastics are very tiny particles. They end up in the air, our water, our food, all of that. You have microplastic in your body as of right now. As of right now, you're sitting here, you have microplastic in your body, and I guarantee you physically did not eat chunks of plastic. I can guarantee you. The NASA Institute of Environment Health Scientists, long exposure to plastic chemicals in your body can be linked to health risks, illnesses, hormone disruption, liver damage, things of that nature without you even knowing it. Just because people are simply too lazy to throw this away and not leave it in the ocean so it gets back into our body. We're literally eating plastic. We literally have plastic in our intestines right now as humans. That's not good. We literally have chemicals and other microplastic in our bodies that's hurting our system and we don't even know it. Even though you might not feel it right now, over time, your body's going to develop symptoms and other illnesses based off of those facts just because of the microplastics. And it's simply, you're going to get sick because people are too wasteful to help themselves throw it away. And I feel like that's crazy to me. That's crazy that people are not willing to throw away their trash, so now it's going to affect you. You right here, it's going to affect you. We also have things called the Environmental Protection Agency. This says that if just one person switches to plastic bottles or reusable ones, we can save about 167 bottles a year. We can save 167 bottles a year. That's a year. And remember, one bottle takes 450 years to decompose, and we produce 400 million pounds of plastic a year. So we're not talking about a crazy number, but we're talking about a big difference from where we are now. We can further help do things to help ourselves better by stop using plastic in general, like using things that's more recyclable, like glass bottles, metal, copper, things of that nature. Like we can further help ourselves by doing things like that. But I would like to conclude this speech to you today by just saying plastic waste is overall harming our environment, it's polluting our oceans, is negatively affecting our health. Like negatively affecting our health. It's gonna go down to your kids. The microplastics go down to you, your kids, your future kids. Just because it does, like 450 years is 4 generations plus some, plus half of another one. So your kids are just now going to be getting rid of the microplastic that you've used this year. So my challenge here to you is just make one change. Make one good change this week. See a plastic bottle, throw it away. That's all I got for you today. My name is Jalen Robinson. I'm a football player here at SFA University. Thank you for listening.